Hello, welcome back to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here, that is me. Thank you so much for joining me today. And to all of you that have hit that subscribe button to join the Odd Squad, thank you so much. I truly appreciate your support. The last time I checked, I was very close to 590, and we're getting very close to 600 as well. I may do some small giveaways along the way as I hit those milestones, and then do something, much probably bigger like I did for 500 when we get to 1,000. So I truly appreciate you helping me get there. So today I have my holiday randomizer, so we need to stuff some money into my holiday binder to continue to help get ready for the upcoming holidays. So I have that out. I did pull out the randomizer card. So this is from Mischief Managed Budgets. That's her YouTube channel name. On Etsy, she is Mischief Budgets. So she makes these randomizers. So basically the premise is you fill in what you want to put money aside for, your categories, and you can I'm just going to be using one dice, which means like the one, that's why I only have 1 through 6. You can use a 12-sided dice and be able to do 1 through 12. I would suggest, though, if you're doing 2 regular dice, that you leave 1 out, because if you're rolling 2 dice, you're never going to get a 1. Right? I made that mistake the first time. I was like halfway through, probably like almost finishing doing this like with the money, and I was sitting there realizing like, well, why did I even bother putting anything in slot number 1, because I'm never gonna get a 1 with 2 regular dice. Anyway, all right, so I do want to well, let me go over what I put for the categories first. So this is mostly from like what my priority is in regards to my holiday binder first. So we have gifts, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then I did pull out my debt envelope as well. And if I get a 6, I'll put some money towards the donations, because I didn't get any J-Bucks from the money I pulled from the bank this time. And I only had, I think, $3 bills that were in my wallet to go towards the donation. And I can't remember if I said what I want the November donation to go towards. But here I have it in my planner. November is a one of the awarenesses for November is pet cancer awareness. So that is the awareness that I will be contributing towards. I have not picked an organization yet. So I do, when I'm at work, I can look at the giving website that my company participates in, and check out the organizations that have to do with pet cancer, and kind of research some of those organizations to see how they divvy out their donations. I've kind of learned from Mayor Bear 3000. She likes to kind of vet the company and make sure that the money that is brought in by donations is going towards like research, or the what the organization is actually about, versus administration fees or things like that. So I've thought that was a really good idea to kind of, I guess, research it in that way, so that that your donation is doing good. Okay, so I have my little scratcher, I have my dice, I've got my randomizer. I'm going to put that, I think, like right there. Oops. So that I can just kind of look at it, because I want to put my scratcher here. Let me open this up. so that we can look at these. So we have the donation gift, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. I'm keeping it just to New Year's for now. I'll put debt underneath there. So I think I'm going to do a couple of different things before I get to the My Hands and Bands book for goodness, what am I trying to say? Let me put this over there just a little bit so I have a little bit more space. But this little scratcher, a lot of the Etsy shops do something like this where they give you a little like thank you card. And this one has the scratcher on it. So let's go ahead and roll so we can figure out what category this is going to go towards. And that's Thanksgiving, which is good because Thanksgiving is literally around the corner. And we need to save up so I can put money aside for that. Oh, and the money, by the way, let me just... we have the dollar that's going towards this. I have approximately $150 in the front of my tray here. I kept the 20s in here. I would like this mostly to go towards debt. I believe this is about 150, but let me count it. Or it's probably a little bit more than that because I know I don't have an even amount of ones. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. So that's 165. And then 166, 67, 68, 69, 170, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 180. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 200, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 211 is here. So I know I'm probably not going to use that full amount. I kept the 20s in the tray just in case I need to make change so I can keep some of the smaller bills. But minimum, this I'm hoping will go towards debt, if not more, because I do have debt on here as well. But we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 180. I've already got 100 in my debt envelope from when I did the coin flip challenge as well. So if you haven't seen that video, go check that out. Sorry, I just needed to take a sip of my drink. Okay, so we have this scratcher done. So that is one that is going towards Thanksgiving, and I'm just going to put that right in the front. Okay. So next, I think I want to actually do a little bit of this one. If you didn't see my November freebie and Etsy information, this link is on my About tab. If you go to my YouTube channel information, I have all of the links there. So there's going to be a different one every month. This is the one for November. So this does say it's a color to save. So color the amount for each section of the letters. So the word thankful will equal out to $70. And then as a bonus, if you'd like, in the space below, you can write down the things that you are thankful for and save an additional amount. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put in an amount if I can find a pen to write with. I'm going to do $5 for words, so that if I think of anything in the meantime, I can write those down and put the $5 aside. So it also comes with the envelope. I left this very basic, so if you wanted to use this envelope for other color to save challenges from other shop owners and everything like that, you have just a basic envelope that you could use if you want. So I'm going to start with this. Now I think let's see. I think what I want to do, so the numbers in here are all just 1 through 5. There's nothing higher than a 5, Right, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the I'm going to use the dice kind of as a dual, like decider. I don't know how else to explain it. So whatever I roll, that's going to be the envelope that it goes into. It'll be the amount from the letter. And then because there's no sixes in the word, if it's a 6, I'll write down a word and save the $5. I hope that made sense. But let's, okay. So let's see what we get here. So the very first number that I'm getting is a 2. So that means it's going to go into gifts. It's going to be $2 that goes into gifts, and I'm going to color in a 2. So let's go ahead and... So just kind of also another way to show you that you don't necessarily need to use a scratcher to do the randomizer. A lot of people do use it that way. They'll scratch off an amount, and whatever they roll is the envelope that it goes into. But I mean, you can use it any way you want, really. So that one is a 3. So that's going to go into Christmas. So that's $3. Oops, that's Thanksgiving. So let's flip to Christmas. And we're going to do let's do a 3. Okay, so that's a 1, and that is for gifts. And let's pick a color. And we will do a number 1. I don't really know how far I want to go with coloring this in. I think I'll maybe try to do about half of the coloring, I guess. And maybe save the rest for the next the next time I get paid for November. So I'm just kind of picking random colors as I go. I don't have any rhyme or reason for the colors. I have a huge box of Crayola markers that I got a while back, and I'm just kind of grabbing one. There's a 5, so we can do a 5, and that goes into debt. So that is good. And there's another 1, so that is gifts. And now I know it probably kind of seems like it's uneven, because if I roll a 5, that category is getting the $5 versus if I roll the 1, it's only getting the $1. You could probably do it the same way I did the coin flip, where you just have a stack of 5s or a stack of 10s or a stack of 1s, whatever denomination you want to use, and you're just coloring in the number and then putting it into that specific category. But I'm not solely using this for the randomizer either. So that is a 5 for debt. Okay, and I'll probably try to speed up in the parts where I'm coloring as well, so if you don't hear me talking and I'm sped up a bit, that's why. Okay, so another 5 for debt. I'm actually gonna put 5 in and put the 10, so it's still the 15. I just want to make change as I go. So I need to color in another 5. a 4, so there's a new one. 2, 3, and 4, so that's going into New Year's. And let's see, let's do maybe 1 or 2 more. There's a 2. So that is for Thanksgiving. What are all of your plans for the holidays? Too, let me know in the comments down below. What kind of traditions do you have for like Thanksgiving or Christmas or any holiday that you celebrate for this time of year? Is that the same color? All right, so let's see. And I think I'm going to do one more and then we will call it a day on that. Oh, a 6. So that is going to go into the donations envelope. And that is going to be a word that's something that I am thankful for. And I think the biggest thing right now, I'm thankful for my family. So that is word number 1. I think I'm going to end it here, and I'll bring this back and maybe finish it with my second November paycheck. And let's see if we can get some more money into these categories. Let me see if I can make some change with any of these first. So that's 5, 6, let's see. Well, I don't want to go into the envelopes, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would prefer to have like ones there versus, so that's only 3. That's only 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so can't really make much as far as change is concerned. All right, so let me bring out the scratch book. Now this is the Save the Date scratch off book from Hands and Bands. So if you have not checked her out, go check out her channel and her Etsy shop. She has a lot of like amazing products. I think I'm going to see if I can finish off this page. So this page is worth 200. You can see that I've scratched off quite a bit here already from previous times that I've used the book. And I think there's maybe about $70 to $80 left underneath like what I haven't scratched off. That was not a good roll. So that is a 6. That's going towards donations. And let's do the turkey. And we're starting off big with a 20. That's in the wrong spot. So I'm going to try to leave the 20s alone and maybe leave those as, like, make change with them at the end, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really want to delve into the 20s unless I have to. There's a 1, so that is gifts. And gifts is getting 15. $3, that's Christmas. Christmas is getting 6. Another 3 for Christmas, and that's 18. Let's see. I'm gonna take 2 out and do 20. That's 2 for Thanksgiving, which is good because I want to make sure I have enough money to help with Thanksgiving food. So that was the 9. I'm going to take out 1, excuse me, and put in a 10. Three, that's Christmas again. And that's 20. So we have 10, 20. Oh, that one's New Year's. So Christmas. I've only got 2 more. So let's see. We have 1 for gifts. And that's $3. Let's see. And I can't believe I haven't gotten... Well, I did get debt a little bit with the coloring, but not at all for this so far. Let's see what this last scratcher goes towards gifts. Okay, so that is 5 going into gifts. I think I may want to do 1 or 2 more, maybe. Let's do at least 1 more. That's 3 for Christmas. So Christmas is getting 25. So 5. Okay. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, and 5 into Christmas. All right, and I think that I'm going to call it a day on that one because that was a big amount. So let's go through here and see what we got for amounts. So we got another 15 going into debt, which is not a huge amount, but the rest of this is also going to go into debt. So I will probably do that at the end, but let's just see how much we have. Currently, this should be, I think, 115. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, and 15. Okay. So I'm going to put this aside for the moment because if I can, I want to make change for some of this. For instance, I'm going to exchange these for the 20. So I'm not using the 20, like, you know, it's not extra money that's going in here. I'm just making the change. So we have 26 that is going into donations. So let's see if we can make any more change. So we have 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So that's a good amount so far. Since I didn't get any J-Bucks, I'm happy with that. Okay, so we have 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 that's going into gifts. And gifts currently has 46, so that's a good amount to contribute. So let's see if I can make change as well. 20, 40, 55, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Okay, so we've got the 20s. Let's do 10, 15, 20. So I would rather have the bigger amounts in these envelopes because this would just go back to the bank anyway. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm going to take the 5 and the 1s and keep those for the debt, and we'll take the 10, right? So that should still be 75. 20, 40, 60, 75. So that was a good bump to gifts. Okay, Thanksgiving's only getting 12. And we do currently have 133. So I probably will be using some of this for shopping very soon, probably this weekend, or may have already, depending on when you're seeing this, because we want to start stocking up on some Thanksgiving food items, things that are non-perishable currently, like, you know, your stuffing mixes and gravies and things like that. So we have 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to change these into 20s. So that's, I need 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So 120, 45. That's a good amount since, you know, this is probably the last paycheck that I will be contributing to the Thanksgiving money, just because my next paycheck is going to be after Thanksgiving. So I don't get paid again until, like, actually Black Friday. So this is going to be it as far as what I'm contributing towards Thanksgiving, which is pretty much all going to be groceries anyways, I think. So let's see what's going into Christmas. This is a huge bump, it looks like, which is good because this will also go towards like Christmas dinner as well as Christmas gifts. If there's anything, you know, maybe my mom likes to get a real tree for the Christmas tree, so I can probably contribute to that. But Christmas is getting 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 71, and 2, so $72. That's a huge amount. And we already have 105, 6, 7, 8, 9. So nice big bump to this. All right, so let's see what we can change. So currently we have 100, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81. So 181. So I like to count it before I exchange anything, just to make sure after I exchange it, I have the same amount. Just keeps me from making mistakes. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40. So let's do another 2 20s. And then 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. Okay, so now let's make sure we still have the 181. We have 100, 20, 40, 60, 81. Perfect. And we kind of decided to go very light in regards to Christmas gifts. Typically the only people that I'm buying for in regards to, you know, spending a bigger amount of money is my mom and my sister. And then my doggy nephew, Brady. And then only 4 is going into New Year's, which is fine because there's quite a bit in here already. We have 110, 15, 16, 17. So now it's 17, 18, 19, 21. So 121, which I think is probably going to be more than enough for what I need in regards to what I'd probably be spending, because last year for New Year's I just had some friends over and we kind of just had like some appetizer kind of food and played games, played cards. It was quite fun, but you know, that was really all I spent the money on, was like groceries for what we needed. So we have 100, let's see, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's get a 20, my last 20 in here. So you kind of got a bonus bill swap this time around. So again, 121 and 2. And I can't remember if I said 121 or 122. Either way, I mean, it's $1, so I don't really care. The rest is going towards debt, so $1 is not going to make much of a difference in regards to that. So, okay, so again, I had, let me just see again what we have for debt already. Now, I know I had enough in here to pay off in full one more credit card, and I think it's one of the cards that I want to close. So that is good, but we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 15. So that is definitely enough to pay off one of the cards. And I also have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110. 115, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 80. So that's 180. 181, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. 201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, and 3. So this is another 223 on top of the 115. Whew. Whew. So that is a good amount, though. So I'm probably going to put this money into the bank right away so that I can pay those cards off. I'm not going to wait until the end of the month. That's just going to help me save on interest. So I don't, the sooner I pay it off, the less interest, hopefully, I will have to deal with. And that's that. I will probably give you another update when I get my next paycheck, and I'm hoping that my next or last second November paycheck also should have a bonus, which should definitely help me pay off the remaining cards for what my goal was this month, and then start digging into some of those higher balances. So I'm quite excited. I'm very hopeful that I can get pretty much most, if not all, of the credit cards paid off by December, maybe January. I don't think it's going to take until March, like my original thought was. Yay! So let me know what you think. Please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate your support. If you have any suggestions, comments, feedback, anything constructive, criticism, leave that in the comments down below for me. But until next time. Oh, and if I don't say it sooner, happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. I'm looking forward to it. Tell me what your favorite Thanksgiving food is. Type, if you're watching this far, put hashtag Thanksgiving in with your comment, and maybe I'll do a little surprise giveaway. Put it in the comments, and let's see how many of you are watching until the very end. Till next time. Bye.